Let me turn my microphone on. There you go. Good afternoon. Thanks for watching News 3 Live at 4. We're happy to have Susan Simon back with us after a month's stint on the morning show. How are you?
Hi, stranger. How are you? It's good to be back.
Pretty good. Sleepy? Is your sleep getting adjusted?
Well, I forgot to reset my alarm, so my alarm went off this morning at 1:50. So I'm a little tired today, but I'll get back in the groove tomorrow.
It's good to have you back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
And here's what's making news on this Monday. State officials look toward a future as Governor Evers unveils a plan to help reopen Wisconsin. As
Governor Evers announces the initial steps to start reopening businesses, the Wisconsin Tavern League is pushing the governor to allow restaurants and bars to reopen while maintaining social distancing.
And the White House and congressional leaders say they're close to a deal to replenish small business loans. Let's take a look outside. Kind of windy out today, but the sun was nice.
Oh, it felt good, yeah. The wind has really been something, though. For the past couple of days, it's been pretty gusty. Right. Up and down temperatures are the weather words for today.
Dana's in the backyard, and we're watching some possible rain coming our way.
We are, yes. So right now it's very windy. Those gusts picking up just in the last few hours. The clouds also building in. Here's a live look with our Edgewater sky cam right now downtown. A cloudy sky with our wind speeds in the mid to upper teens, and our temperatures pretty close to average this afternoon in the low 60s. Our wind gusts, though, close to 40 miles per hour in Platteville and in Mineral Point. It is going to stay very windy as we watch a line of showers and storms move further southeast. The line right now stretching from Prairie du Chien up through the Dells. It is just rain. It doesn't look like any lightning along with it, but we do have the chance to see some thunderstorms pop up this evening. Behind this line, it's going to be a little cooler tomorrow and a little sunny, but we're going to take a closer look at some more rain chances for the rest of the week in just a few minutes, guys.
All right, we'll see you then. Thanks, Dana.
Thank you, Dana. Governor Evers has a plan to gradually reopen the state, announcing the steps to the Badger Bounce Back Plan today.
Our Amanda Quintana is here with more on the criteria the state needs to meet before it can open up again. Amanda.
Yes, well, Governor Evers has said many times that getting back to some sense of normalcy will feel more like turning a dial, not flipping a switch. So this afternoon, he released what that dial looks like for Wisconsin. He says in order to bounce back, the state would need 14 days of decline in COVID-19 symptoms, reported a 14-day decline in positive tests, and officials need to make sure hospitals can treat patients and test at-risk healthcare workers. The state also has to increase PPE and lab capacity so everyone who needs a test can get one, as well as increase contact tracing to track the spread.
In order to move beyond the safer at home phase, we need to meet some important criteria. The metrics we're using are based in large part on the president's guidelines for opening up America again that was issued by the White House on April 16th, 2020. Right now, Wisconsin.
Evers says right now Wisconsin does not meet the criteria to reopen. The goal is to process 85,000 tests a week. That's 12,000 a day. Right now, we're at 7,200 tests a day. In terms of cases, there are about 150 more confirmed cases today than yesterday. 1,211 people are hospitalized and 231 people have died from complications of COVID-19. Amy Reed has details on a letter sent to Governor Evers from the Tavern League pushing for bars to reopen sooner. Amy?
The executive director told me they sent this proposal over to the governor after they learned of the extension of Safer at Home. He told me asking restaurants to stay closed for another month could mean the end for a lot of their members. Instead, the Tavern League sent a plan to the governor that would allow restaurants to open on the 1st, but would require all employees to wear masks and gloves. They also would have restaurants cut capacity in half, keep tables 6 feet apart, keep parties to 6 or fewer, remove paper menus and table condiments, and eliminate self-serve. The executive director said he hopes the governor will listen to how necessary this is.
To just create people walking through the door, spending money will help keep these doors open, because many, as I said, many of our members will not survive this. And it's just not in our industry, but it's all over. But our people are hurting. They're hurting terribly.
In a call with reporters today, Evers said the May 1st timeline likely won't work. He didn't say what he thought of their other suggestions. Restaurants and bars have been included in the first 2 phases of the Badger Bounce Back Plan. But again, those phases Don't have a timeline, just those criteria that Amanda mentioned.
Amy Reed, live on the Capitol Square. Amy, thank you. More protests against stay-at-home orders are scheduled in several communities across the country, even as new virus hotspots are emerging. In Denver, an apparent counter-protester dressed in scrubs and blocked cars. A new poll from the Pew Research Center finds 66% of Americans say they fear social distancing measures ending too early, including a majority of both Democrats and Republicans. Cases of COVID-19 are now spiking in rural parts of the country. There's been a 32% increase in Oklahoma, 39% in Arkansas, 32% in Florida, and 82% in Iowa, with most cases coming from meat processing plants.
Unless we get the virus under control, the real recovery economically is not going to happen.
It's the facts of life. We live and we die. So to shut down the economy because of that is insane.
More protests are scheduled today in Maine, Arizona, and Buffalo, New York. A protest in Madison is scheduled on the Capitol Square on Friday.
The vice president told FEMA staffers he believes the country is, quote, getting through the coronavirus crisis as lawmakers are optimistic on a deal to give additional money to a popular small business relief program 1 week after its funding ran out. Natalie Brand is at the White House with more.
Thank you for what you're doing.
Vice President Mike Pence thanked workers at FEMA headquarters today, where he participated in a conference call with the nation's governors.
We're seeing very encouraging signs, even in hotspots around the country, that cases are leveling and in some cases going down.
As parts of the country hope to move towards a gradual reopening, some state governors are calling for federal help with testing supplies.
Testing is up to the states. I'd like the federal government to help on those supply chain issues.
This will take a while because the testing ecosystem and infrastructure is being built for this unprecedented pandemic.
President Trump says he will use the Defense Production Act to acquire more cotton swabs. Lawmakers are working on securing more funding for hospitals and testing as part of the deal to replenish the Paycheck Protection Program for small businesses. Negotiators say it could pass by later this week.
Our job is to make it faster and simpler and to fix it. And that's what I hope will happen here with this new tranche of money that hopefully will approve here very, very soon.
Meanwhile, one major company, Shake Shack, announced it is giving back its $10 million loan from the program.
Their issue was the franchises qualified, but they decided it wasn't the right thing.
White House economic advisors warn second quarter GDP numbers could be the lowest since the Great Depression, but they believe the economy will bounce back when the country reopens. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, the White House.
The United States, Mexico, and Canada have jointly agreed to a 30-day extension on their non-essential travel restrictions between each country due to the crisis.
The Tyson Fresh Meats plant in Perry, Iowa is closed today for a deep cleaning. The company says the temporary shutdown is an added precaution on top of measures already taken to stay ahead of the coronavirus. Tyson has not said how many workers at the plant have tested positive for COVID-19. At a Tyson plant in Tennessee, there are at least 90 confirmed cases. After some backlash, Shake Shack is returning a $10 million government small business loan. The burger chain says it has obtained new funding and wants the money to go to restaurants that need it the most. And former First Lady Michelle Obama is doing her part to keep children occupied during the pandemic. She's reading classic children's books online every Monday at noon for the next 4 weeks.
Success in the fight against the coronavirus may depend in part on two things: learning who has the disease and who could get it. Health officials use a method called contact tracing to find out who infected patients may have met. In contact tracing, a person who tests positive tells the health department who they've been in contact with. The health department then alerts those people and asks them to monitor their symptoms and to quarantine if needed. In Salt Lake County, which has more than half of Utah's 3,000 plus COVID-19 cases, they're aggressively stepping up contact tracing.
We know it's important to not just know who the positive case is, but who in an infectious disease who they have been in contact with.
In San Francisco, with more than 1,000 cases and at least 20 deaths, healthcare officials use text messaging to communicate with people who've tested positive and their close contacts most at risk. Using a smartphone to trace the virus is already happening in places like South Korea and Singapore, but there is no mandatory rule.
In other news, Rock County District Attorney David O'Leary says officers acted lawfully following a shooting that took place last month. Janesville police say Christian Cargill got out of his vehicle and armed himself with a knife after he crashed on Highway 14. Authorities say Officer Lyle Hollingshed shot Cargill in the leg and shoulder after officers used less lethal options to try to detain Cargill. Cargill survived his injuries. The Rock County District Attorney will be reviewing with JPD what, if any, criminal charges should be filed against him. The Dane County Sheriff's Office and Stoughton Police are investigating a stabbing from early this morning. Officers were called to an apartment complex off Lincoln Avenue around 4 o'clock. Police say 3 men were injured during a fight, and one of the men appeared to have been stabbed. The man is expected to be okay, but was taken to the hospital for his injuries. Stoughton Police did not say if any arrests were made. There's more to come tonight on Live at 4. Have you run out of movies and TV shows to stream? That's a big problem for a lot of people.
Well, you're not looking hard enough. Film critic Will Loper has some suggestions for you to check out. That's when Live at 4 continues.
You're watching News 3 Now, Live at 4.
Has your home's roof seen better days? Does it have some storm damage? If it's time for a replacement, don't settle for less than the best roof and the best deal. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. My team has earned GAF's exclusive Master Elite status, achieved by only 3% of the contractors in the U.S. That's your assurance that you're dealing with a dependable, professional contractor, and we take very good care of our customers.
The whole process was amazingly simple and easy. My wife, which is important to keep happy, my wife was happy with the whole process. It was very easy, seamless, and it was just a no-brainer to, have it all done.
And your new GAF roof will have a 50-year warranty. It's the last roof you'll ever buy. Order now and save. Get free installation labor, free financing for a year, and get a $100 Visa gift card. Call to set up your free estimate today.
Joint pain, swelling, tenderness.
My psoriasis. Cosentix works on all of this.
Cosentix treats the multiple symptoms of psoriatic arthritis to help you look and feel better. Don't use if you're allergic to Cosentix. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. An increased risk of infections and lowered ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor about an infection or symptoms. If your inflammatory bowel disease symptoms develop or worsen, or if you've had a vaccine or plan to, serious allergic reactions may occur.
Watch me.
Learn more at Cosentix.com.
Hey Wisconsin, it's tough times right now. Fearing's audio-video security normally focuses on providing technology solutions, but right now it's self-care.
Things like establishing a routine, getting outside every day, getting a good night's sleep, taking time for meditation or prayer, and just think about what you're grateful for. We can do this together. Visit unitedmadison.com/help. Brought to you by Fearing's Audio-Video Security and United Madison.
Instead of going to school every morning, what if school could come to you? Because learning happens anywhere and everywhere. K-12 powered schools provide a tuition-free, full-time, online public school education taught by state licensed teachers.
It's public school at home.
K-12's curriculum is designed to engage students, to challenge them. So visit K12.com today. Tuition-free in Wisconsin.
There's just nothing better than a plate of Mama's famous pasta. Her recipe, top secret.
Michelina's. Let Mama feed you. Monona Plumbing and Fire Protection remains open to serve our customers and communities during these times of uncertainty. During Safer at Home, we've got you covered for all your plumbing service needs. Call us for help. We are here for you.
Welcome back. LG unveiled some clues about its next flagship smartphone over the weekend. In a video posted Saturday, consumers learned the new smartphone will be called Velvet. The LG Velvet has an innovative raindrop camera design. Its 3 lenses and LED flash are arranged vertically in descending size order. That design is intended to mimic the image of a falling raindrop. The new name also indicates the South Korean tech giant is ending the G series. Instead, future smartphone names will be based on special features or designs. The LG Velvet will come in black, green, red, or white, but there's no word yet on pricing or other options such as size. LG has yet to announce a release date. When the coronavirus turned into a pandemic, there was panic buying for food and other items at stores.
Many products have returned to shelves now, but you may have noticed toilet paper is one that is still in short supply. Harvard professor Willie Shih says hoarding is a major reason that toilet paper is scarce. Sales doubled in mid-March, according to the market research firm IRI. But Americans are not only buying out of panic, they actually need more now. People are no longer going to the restroom at school or at work. So while we're home 24/7, we need more toilet paper. Toilet paper maker Georgia Pacific estimates we're using about 40% more.
With the onset of the crisis, most of our customers now are residential consumers.
With retailers running low, consumers are now turning to industrial suppliers. Rich Hebert is the CEO of CleanItSupply.com, which sells those giant rolls to businesses. While there are smaller sizes, much of it is sold out, and what's left ships by the carton. Well, one of the many unanswered questions about COVID-19 is if and how it may impact pregnant women and their babies.
That's why UCLA Health and the University of California, San Francisco have launched a new national registry to better understand COVID-19's impact on pregnant women and their babies. Dr. Yelda Afshar is a principal investigator for the study. The registry is enrolling pregnant or recently pregnant women with confirmed or suspected COVID-19 cases. 600 patients have already been enrolled. Researchers will collect data through pregnancy, then track the new mothers and babies for up to 1 year.
We really want to help both physicians and women make evidence-based informed decisions based on good data.
A recent study of 200 pregnant women admitted for delivery in New York found 33 tested positive for the coronavirus, and most of them showed no symptoms. Stocks sank on Wall Street as oil demand dries up amid the coronavirus crisis. How many times a day do we say this? The Dow Industrials dropped 592 points, ending the day at 23,650. The NASDAQ was off 89 points. The S&P 500 fell 51. One of the most common questions asked by the people still left in the newsroom is, what are you watching these days?
That's true. We do talk about that an awful lot now. If you're looking for something good to stream, Will Loper has a look at what's new in this week's Loper Report.
Hey guys, hopefully you're taking a break from working at home like Mr. Winky here and checking out what's new to stream like Old Lady Smudge. New on Netflix is a sitcom Black AF, an irreverent comedy about race and parenting.
You're a mixed mother. You were constantly tested on your blackness. Name the Fab Five, name the Jackson Five, name all the members of the Wayans family. Do you know? No.
Also new is the series Outer Banks.
That's my crew. We're the working class who make a living bussing tables, running charters. And our mission this summer is to have a good time all the time.
Outer Banks tells the story of a group of teens whose laid-back island life is disrupted when they discover a trail that could lead to millions in gold.
You kids don't think you're the only ones after the royal merchant now, do you?
Are you a fugitive, John B?
Fugitive adjacent? I'm on a treasure hunt.
And the king has been dethroned. For the first time in 25 days, the Tiger King is no longer the #1 most viewed item on Netflix. Instead, that honor now goes to the 2010 movie Despicable Me.
We stole the Statue of Liberty, the small one from Las Vegas.
The animated film just arrived on Netflix this past Thursday and is clearly the go-to movie for kids at home and extreme Minion enthusiasts, which I imagine is probably 80% of the population.
What? It's so fluffy!
On Amazon Prime, there's a new original Amazon movie streaming called Sella and the Spades.
There is a power amongst certain factions of the student body that has been wielded for far too long.
All right, so basically there's 5 cliques in a high school, all partaking in some sort of rule-breaking behavior. And Sulla, the head of one of the factions, needs to find a replacement before graduating.
My gut says Paloma.
Sulla, she's too new. She doesn't even know how the world works
If
yet.
she doesn't know, then I'll teach her.
The film takes itself very seriously. There's a Shakespearean drama to it all, so make sure you go in not expecting a light coming-of-age comedy.
When you're 17, you've got the whole world telling you what to do. That's a mistake they make.
The film The Lighthouse also just dropped onto Amazon Prime this past week.
What made your last keeper leave?
Went mad, he did. Tall tales. What?
The film involves 2 men stuck together who slowly start to go insane. In other words, it might just be how some of us are feeling out there stuck inside.
What? What?
These days, that's exactly how most conversations between me and my cat go. What? All right, so that's enough melodrama to last us for weeks, but surely some streaming service somewhere has to be offering a comedy. You're in luck because new on Hulu is the first 2 episodes of the 2nd season of What We Do in the Shadows.
The journey was perilous, but Nandor the Relentless stood tall and proud.
Does my hair really look that billowy? Looks fantastic.
The show follows a group of vampires living together and their interactions with other supernatural beings, like necromancers and ghosts.
Guillermo? Someone's in here! Please don't open the door!
Did you make a messy toilet again? Oh, actually, I just wanted to...
Master, don't open...
Oh, Guillermo. You should really drink more water.
For Live at 4, I'm Will Loper, leaving you now with some final thoughts from Wisconsin's own Willem Dafoe, who has completely lost his mind.
Let Neptune strike ye dead, Winslow!
Maybe Will has had a little too much time on his hands. You think perhaps?
Cabin fever, too.
A little bit.
What We Do in the Shadows is hilarious. You should watch that.
That made me laugh out loud. Yeah, I'm going to have to check that out.
All right, still to come at 4, people all over the world are staying home.
And that means the animal world is not staying home. While the humans are away, the animals will play. That story is coming up after Dana's First Warn forecast.
Wells Asphalt Paving, expert paving for over 40 years. Now offering $250 off your asphalt paving project for residential and commercial. From new construction to replacements. Call today and save at Wells Asphalt Paving.
I didn't choose this exact type of metastatic breast cancer, but I did pick clarity by knowing I have a treatment that goes right at it.
Discover Piqray, a treatment that specifically targets PIK3CA mutations in HR-positive, HER2-negative MBC. Piqray is taken with fulvestrant after progression on hormone therapy and helps people live longer without disease progression. Do not take Piqray if you've had severe allergic reactions to it or any of its ingredients. Piqray can cause serious side effects, including severe allergic and skin reactions, high blood sugar levels and diarrhea that are common and can be severe, and pneumonitis. Tell your doctor right away if you have symptoms of severe allergic reactions or high blood sugar while taking Piqray. Your doctor will monitor your blood sugar before and during treatment, and more often if you have type 2 diabetes. Before starting, tell your doctor if you have a history of diabetes, skin reactions, are or plan to become pregnant or breastfeeding. Common side effects include rash, nausea, tiredness, weakness, decreased appetite, mouth sores, vomiting, weight loss, hair loss, and changes in some blood tests. Ask your doctor about Piqray.
This is our home. We've never seen it look quite like this.
But there's no mistaking it.
And it's our job to protect it.
Because the best people to fight for our communities
are those within them.
So if you've just bought a Volkswagen or were thinking of buying sometime soon, we're here to help with the community-driven promise.
During this time of social distancing, for the health and well-being of our customers, Rogan Shoes would like to remind you that our website is still open for business. Check out RoganShoes.com today to see the best selection and best brands with great savings. Plus, shipping is free. You can also call Rogan's to order the next pair of your favorite shoes at 1-800-976-4267. Staying apart is the best way to overcome the current situation. Rogan's wants to help you by providing the best solution possible for you to keep living your lives. Selection, service, and savings. That's Rogan's Shoes.
More than 70 years ago, we at Festival Foods began serving this proud state, building strong relationships founded on trust, compassion, and our unwavering commitment to ensuring that you and your family feel at home every time you visit Festival Foods. It's times like these that remind us that family and home are what truly matter most. So we're using this moment just to let you know that Festival Foods is here for you, because family always looks after family. Be safe, Wisconsin.
Wells Asphalt Paving, expert paving for over 40 years. Now offering $250 off your asphalt paving project. For residential and commercial, from new construction to replacements. Call today and save at Wells Asphalt Paving.
Take a look at this. Former Packers legend Brett Favre is joining CBS Sports HQ as a commentator. They made the announcement over the weekend, but that's not the headline here. Brett's head is the headline. His daughter colored his hair orange. Brett has gotten pretty gray, so he thought, why not go blonde? But the blonde color didn't work, so they settled on something a little more bold. He's in quarantine now, so hopefully it'll grow out before he hits the air.
Oh, that's so funny.
A lot of home hair disasters.
Yes, yeah, and I'm holding off. I'm like really close to doing something, but I don't know, that scares me to death.
You see Anderson Cooper, CNN?
Yes.
Put a big chunk out of his side of his head.
With the clippers.
How's your hair holding up?
See, I'm on Team Susan. We're going to hold this out for as long as possible and wait. I've had too many hair disasters. I was part of the Sunnin team a few decades ago that dyed all of our hair orange. So after that, I learned my lesson.
Although Charlotte did it, and she did a great job.
She did a great job. And I've had other friends who have tried things at home, and they completely didn't work at all. They didn't do any damage, but they didn't do any color. So it just seems too scary.
Hey, and speaking of Charlotte, I forgot to mention at the top of the show, I wanted to thank her for helping out for me this past month.
Double duty.
Double duty from the bunker.
She
made it look easy.
And she's still in the bunker.
Charlotte, if you're watching, thank you. I really appreciate all your help.
All right, it might be a good night to be in the bunker with some storms coming through.
Yes, so we're looking at some showers right now towards the Dells. No lightning yet, but we do have the chance for a few thunderstorms this evening. Clouds really building in for us in Dane County. We'll take a look at your full forecast right after the break.
Now, a WISC-TV editorial with editorial director Neil Heinen.
We're going to start by telling you this is our first non-COVID-19 related editorial in a month. But actually, the 50th anniversary of Earth Day is very much global pandemic related. As much as any observance of Earth Day since Wisconsin's own Senator Gaylord Nelson founded it, we are keenly aware of our common humanity and the fragile physical place that hosts our shared lives. This year's anniversary was to be marked by millions of people around the world promoting a cleaner and safer environment and reversing climate change. Nelson's daughter and fellow environmentalist Tia Nelson was to be my guest on For the Record. All of that will wait. But when we emerge from the coronavirus crisis, which we will be confronted again by the climate crisis. May we have an even deeper appreciation for our health, our lives, and our planet, and may we rise together to protect them and our future.
We are the Thrivers. Women with metastatic breast cancer, standing in the struggle, hustling through the hurt, asking for science, not sorries. Our time for more time has come. Living longer is possible and proven in women taking Kisqali plus fulvestrant or a non-steroidal aromatase inhibitor. Kisqali is the only treatment in its class with proven overall survival results in 2 clinical trials, helping women live longer with HR-positive, HER2-negative metastatic breast cancer. Kisqali was also significantly more effective at delaying disease progression versus a non-steroidal aromatase inhibitor or fulvestrant alone. Kisqali can cause lung problems or an abnormal heartbeat, which can lead to death. It can cause serious liver problems and low white blood cell counts that may result in severe infections. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including breathing problems, cough, chest pain, a change in your heartbeat, dizziness, yellowing of the skin or eyes, dark urine, tiredness, loss of appetite, abdomen pain, bleeding, bruising, fever, chills, or other symptoms of an infection. Are or plan to become pregnant or breastfeeding. Avoid grapefruit during treatment. Kisqali is not approved for use with tamoxifen. It's our time to continue to shine because we are the Thrivers. Ask your doctor about Kisqali, the only treatment in its class proven to help women live longer in 2 clinical trials.
This is online learning. Today, it's more relevant than ever. This is you, a person looking for a lasting career. And this is Herzing University's Everywhere Classroom, where you can earn a degree in nursing, healthcare, business, and IT, anywhere, anytime. Take an online course free and get comfortable with online learning. That makes a degree from Herzing University more relevant than ever. I'm possible at Herzing. Learn more today.
Take a break from cooking at home and order takeout from your local Monk's Bar and Grill. Monk's is offering curbside pickup takeout service for your safety and convenience during these difficult times. Visit monksbarandgrill.com for takeout menus and online ordering.
I just love hitting the open road and telling people that Liberty Mutual customizes your insurance, so you only pay for what you need.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
So we could see some showers and thunderstorms through the rest of this evening, though it all ends tonight. It's not going to carry into Tuesday. So showers and thunderstorms possible over the next few hours. Tuesday is going to be mostly sunny, but it will be a little cooler outside. We'll drop back below average. And then rounds of rain and thunderstorms will be possible later in the week. We'll have plenty of dry hours mixed in there, but also expecting a little bit of rain to come on through. Looking at our Doppler track right now, that line of showers is still northwest of Dane County. We don't have any lightning. I do have our little lightning indicator turned on, so you would be seeing sparks right now if we did have lightning hitting the ground, and we're not picking anything up. It does look like there's some heavier rainfall spots, but thankfully we aren't looking at a big thunderstorm threat. This is as a cold front starts to push southeast across the state, bringing these showery chances. Behind it, it is going to be cooler outside tomorrow, but we will get the sunshine back for tomorrow. I know we had the sunshine this morning, the clouds building in this afternoon, but we'll stay mostly sunny throughout the day for Tuesday. So these shower chances pass through this evening, 8, 9 o'clock. We still have a few isolated showers building through, but before midnight, it's all out of here, and our skies are going to become mostly clear overnight. Our breeze is going to come from the northwest for tomorrow. It's going to be a little cooler outside, but it will be mostly sunny. Tuesday night into Wednesday, though, we might see a few isolated light snow showers or rain showers. It won't lead to any accumulation, but that might be coming through late Tuesday night. Just a slight chance right now for that. And then for Wednesday, we're going to continue to see that cloud coverage, and there will be a chance for some showers later on in the day on Wednesday into the evening. Rainfall totals with this line passing through right now will generally be under 1/4 of an inch, so not a major rain event, just a light shower passing through for us this evening. As we look at our 6 to 10 day precip outlook, it's starting to become a little likely that we could start to trend below average for our rainfall total. Not expecting a huge dry spell, but there is a chance for us to start to trend below average. As far as temperatures, also likely going to trend below average. The colder air trend off to the east, warmer air trend off to the west, and we're almost sandwiched right there in the middle with just a slight chance to trend below average with our temperatures. Again, looking at that 6 to 10 day outlook, that puts us at the end of April. Tomorrow we'll see high temps in the upper 40s, so about a 10-degree drop actually from today. Mostly sunny skies. It is going to be breezy though, wind speeds anywhere from 10 to 20 miles per hour. Mostly sunny on Tuesday. Showers and thunderstorms likely late in the day on Wednesday with high temperatures back up into the 60s and the low 60s. A slight chance for showers on Thursday and a better opportunity for rain building in on Friday with the chance for some isolated thunderstorms also. Scattered showers for Saturday. Likely going to stay dry for most of the day on Sunday. A chance for showers early in the day. Thunderstorms possible Monday night into Tuesday, and more rain likely for the middle of next week. And it also seems likely that temperatures will start to stay a little more steady next week in the 60s. And overnight lows also for my gardeners out there, thankfully are trending above freezing finally. We can plug the hose back in for those temperatures in the 40s.
Finally.
Finally.
All right, Dana, thank you.
Thank you, Dana. Losing a loved one is devastating anytime, but restrictions and limitations during the pandemic have made those losses even more challenging, both for families and...
New life for the world's most endangered sea turtle. Leatherback hatchlings are returning to Thailand's empty beaches. The largest spawn...
Here we go. Ryan Brucklin is a funeral director in Somerville, New Jersey, and he says not only is his business overwhelmed, but restrictions during the COVID-19 crisis are making it even harder for the families of the deceased. Arrangements are made over the phone or online, and Bucklin is live streaming brief 15-minute services. It's one of several ways funeral directors are trying to improvise.
They're already emotional because someone has passed. Then you have to tell them here in New Jersey, in my area, it's 10 people or less. And it's an abbreviated service.
And is an instructor in the mortuary program at the University of Central Oklahoma. She wrote a research guide with suggestions for virtual services and even outside options. Some of Stansbury's suggestions for virtual funerals include enabling chat functions so family members can participate in the service as it's happening, and hopefully families can gather in person when this crisis has passed. The coronavirus has most of the world stayed at home, so animals are taking advantage by slowly clawing their way back into their former habitats.
Ian Lee shows us the new residents. You got a little sneak peek of this earlier. Here are the new residents moving in.
New life for the world's most endangered sea turtle. Leatherback hatchlings are returning to Thailand's empty beaches, the largest spawn in nearly 20 years, all thanks to the coronavirus lockdown. Around the globe, Mother Nature is reclaiming her space. In Lebanon, hundreds of millions of birds migrate through every year. But now, there's something different. This farmer says, we are seeing species of small birds for the first time. I don't know what's happening in nature, but it's a good thing. In Kenya, a lion relaxes on a bench in the Masai Mara Reserve. A pack of pachyderms clog a road in southern India, while there's a new king of the urban jungle in Adelaide, Australia. And in northern Italy, this hungry fellow was looking for the bare necessities. But not all appreciate the new neighbors.
During the corona crisis now, it's becoming more and more terrifying because animals, as you know, carrying disease.
In Haifa, Israel, wild boars got quite boorish exploring abandoned spaces. But for now, while the humans are away, the animals will stay. Ian Lee, CBS News, London.
Interesting.
It is, isn't it? Environmental scientists say throughout the world, the reduction in noise and air pollution due to the recent lockdowns have been beneficial for humans and animals.
So some good news, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, next at 4, we'll introduce you to News 3 Now's new morning anchor.
That's right. We have a new anchor joining the News 3 team. And tonight at 5, what are you using your stimulus check for? If you've gotten it now, we'll share some of your answers coming up tonight at 5.
Has your home's roof seen better days? Does it have some storm damage? If it's time for a replacement, don't settle for less than the best roof and the best deal. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. My team has earned GAF's exclusive Master Elite status, achieved by only 3% of the contractors in the U.S. That's your assurance that you're dealing with a dependable, professional contractor, and we take very good care of our customers.
The whole process was amazingly simple and easy. My wife, which is important to keep happy, my wife was happy with the whole process. It was very easy, seamless, and it was just a no-brainer to, have it all done.
And your new GAF roof will have a 50-year warranty. It's the last roof you'll ever buy. Order now and save. Get free installation labor, free financing for a year, and get a $100 Visa gift card. Call to set up your free estimate today.
We asked real customers what they really love about Spectrum Internet and TV.
Spectrum Internet has the fastest speeds for everything I do.
There is no turning wheel. It's immediate.
Spectrum is the fastest. Bam.
Get the fastest download speeds with the most reliable performance with Spectrum Internet, delivering starting speeds of 200 megabits. That's more than enough for all your devices for $44.99 a month. Call 833-906-4499.
I can't get over how much on-demand Spectrum has. I can literally watch a new movie every night.
I got all my shows, and he's got all his shows.
With the Spectrum TV app, I can watch live TV anywhere. It's perfect.
Add Spectrum TV and enjoy more free HD and more free on demand. Plus, use the Spectrum TV app to watch live TV on the go, all from $44.99 a month. Call 833-906-4499.
The fact that they don't have contracts, that says a lot about their service.
Get Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each with no contracts. Install Spectrum services yourself. Get a self-installation kit shipped right to your home. Call 833-906-4499.
Attic Angel Community has earned a reputation as the one and only. But what's so memorable to the people who live here?
It's good local heart. Interesting friends.
The view from my window.
Continuing education.
The food.
The amazing art studio.
Happy hour.
There are many reasons to love Attic Angel Community, but there's just one Attic Angel.
Tonight at 5, since the safer-at-home order started, the state is seeing higher than normal amount of residential fires. What challenges the Red Cross is facing when it comes to help those being displaced.
A few showers and thunderstorms with gusty winds are possible this evening. Tuesday will be sunny and cooler, while Wednesday will be milder with shower chances. My forecast at 5.
And ahead at 6, 2 moms from Sun Prairie have come up with a unique way to raise money for charity. Take a look at some of the punny coronavirus t-shirts they're selling tonight at 6. Welcome back. We have a new addition to the News 3 Now family.
Chris Stanford will be joining our weekday morning show on the anchor desk with Leah Linscheid and Josh Sprider. Chris is in the newsroom. Hi, Chris. Sorry we can't have you on the interview set out here. It's not a very nice way to introduce somebody.
Not very polite, but
you know,
welcome.
Welcome aboard, and welcome back to Wisconsin. You are a Wisconsin kid.
I know, it's a homecoming of sorts. I've been looking forward to this for a long time, and I could not be happier to be back in Wisconsin and to have my family. I got little kids, so I'm excited for them to grow up in Wisconsin just like I did.
Tell us about your family.
I think we have a picture. Here we are.
Oh, that's a great picture.
And that's right. Those are 3 girls. I know everybody out there is like, oh man, you're in for it. You know, wait until they get older, right?
3 weddings, Dad.
Yes.
3 weddings to pay
I have a 1, 3, and a 5-year-old, and that is my lovely, beautiful, smart, and talented wife, Amy there. She's also from Wisconsin. We both grew up in the Stevens Point area. We both went to UWSP. And we're excited to be close to family and friends who we have been away from for a few years while my career got going and hers as well. So it's a really exciting time in the Stanford household right now.
Well, we're so happy to have you, and we're looking forward to meeting all of them. You are coming to us most recently from Oklahoma City. Tell us a little bit about the trajectory of your career.
Well, I've worked at stations in Wisconsin. I've worked in Minneapolis, St. Louis, for a stint in Wichita. I've bounced around a lot, that may sound like, but Wisconsin is definitely home for us. And I've really put a focus on my career recently into getting more involved in the community. And that's what I'm excited about doing, starting here in Madison, is I want to get connected and I want to be a part of the community and give back on top of telling important, relevant, and compelling stories that make a difference.
Yeah, it is important. You don't mind getting up at 2 in the morning?
Not at all. It's funny, you know, it sounds kind of crazy, but it actually works out really well when you have little kids. You know, you get done early and you're able to spend a lot of time with them. I love being able to pick my girls up from school, being there for dinner, and being there for bedtime as well.
Yeah, and you're doing that in Oklahoma City right now, right? You're on the morning show right now. What else can you tell us about you personally, just so our viewers can get to know you a little bit? Like, what kinds of things do you like to do outside of work? What are your hobbies? What are you looking forward to about being back in Wisconsin?
Oh, it's so much. I can't wait to get back out on the golf course again. I love a good DIY project. My wife and I do a lot of home renovations, so I'm not scared to get my hands dirty. You know, I really look at myself as just an average, down-to-earth guy who is relatable, and I hope that when viewers tune in on Wednesday that they'll see the same, that what you see is what you get.
All right, we'll see you Wednesday morning. bright and early, 4:30. Chris, again, welcome to News 3 Now.
You're joining a great team. We are so happy to have you. Best of luck, and we'll be watching Wednesday morning.
I appreciate it.
When we come back, we're hitting the road with Harvey Briggs.
We'll find out what Harvey thinks of the 2020 Toyota Avalon TRD trim. It's supposed to be a sporty Avalon. Yeah, well, it looks like it.
Sure
It's a
does.
good-looking car. We'll talk to Harvey about it when Live at 4 continues.
How's the stress in your home? Hi, I'm Tim O'Brien, owner of the healthy place, Apple Wellness. We are doing 40% off on all CBD products this week through Saturday. It's something small that we could do to support our community. CBD has helped thousands of our customers find relief, and at 40% off, there's never been a better time. No need to leave the house with our live chat option on our website and free same-day delivery for our Dane County customers. Stop by one of our 4 locations or check us out online at findyourhealthyplace.com.
My psoriatic arthritis pain, I had enough. It's not getting in my way.
Joint pain, swelling, tenderness, much better.
My psoriasis, clearer. Cosentix works on all of this.
4 years and counting.
So watch out. I got this.
Watch me.
Real people with active psoriatic arthritis are feeling real relief with Cosentix. Cosentix is a different kind of targeted biologic. It treats the multiple symptoms of psoriatic arthritis to help you look and feel better. It even helps stop further joint damage. Don't use if you're allergic to Cosentix. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. An increased risk of infections and lowered ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor about an infection or symptoms. If your inflammatory bowel disease symptoms develop or worsen, or if you've had a vaccine or plan to. Serious allergic reactions may occur.
I just look and feel better.
I got real relief with Cosentix. Watch me.
Novartis is committed to supporting our community. Learn more at Cosentix.com.
Have your home cooking Pinterest projects been a major fail? Let Sugar River Pizza save you from yourself. With locally sourced ingredients and a variety of creative menu items to choose from, you are never far away from your next favorite dish. Simply call or go online to place your carryout or delivery order and we'll take care of the rest. But if you're still feeling creative, order a growler or 2 from our beer list, which just might provide the inspiration you need for our do-it-yourself pizza kits. Sugar River Pizza in Verona, New Glarus, and soon, Sun Prairie.
In nearly 100 years serving the military community, we've seen you go through tough times.
And every time you've shown us you're much tougher.
Your heart, courage, and commitment has always inspired us.
And now it's no different.
So we're here with financial strength, stability, and experience you can depend on.
And the online tools you need.
Because you have always set the highest standard.
And reaching that standard is what we're made for.
Please join Madison Magazine, News 3 Now, and Channel 3000 in supporting local businesses. For a complete list of vendors, options, and hours of operation, go to MadisonMagazine.com. Thank you for supporting local businesses.
Toyota launched the full-size Avalon sedan in 1995. Experience the tranquility is what the ad said.
And so began 2 decades of the Avalon being a quiet barge, a Japanese Buick. Toyota is now trying to shed the sedan's old person image by introducing the Avalon TRD, or Toyota Racing Development Trim Level. Did they succeed? Let's find out as we go behind the wheel with Harvey Briggs.
So Toyota's done a number of things to improve the sharpness of the handling of the Avalon TRD. It starts with thicker underbody braces. You have stiffer springs front and rear. You've got larger brake rotors and 2 piston calipers up front. You also have a 1/2 inch wider wheel and tire set on this, as well as a performance catback exhaust. The engine in the TRD Avalon is the same as the base car. It's a 3.5 liter V6 that makes 301 horsepower, and that's plenty for this car. You've also got an 8-speed automatic transmission, and this has that kind of fake torque vectoring where if you get into a corner and you're going a little deep, it'll add a little brake to the inside rear wheel to help it turn a little more. In addition to the performance modifications, you've got a splitter up front, you've got these nice black wheels on it, you've got side skirts, a rear diffuser, and a rear spoiler. Not sure any of that does any good. It's really more just for show than for go. And then inside, you've got these snazzy red seat belts to let you know that you're driving something a little sportier. You know, what do I like about the Avalon TRD? Well, you know, even with the stiffer springs, it rides really well. It's quiet at cruising speeds, and it's just a really comfortable car. This is a really good-looking car from every angle until you get to the front end, and then I just don't understand that grille. The Avalon starts at around $35,000, and with the TRD package and a couple of options, including the high-end stereo and this really hot red paint job, it comes up to about $45,000. So why would anyone buy a TRD version of an Avalon? Well, why do people put sriracha in their mac and cheese? They want something just a little bit spicier. And if you want a spicier Avalon, this is it.
Harvey joins us now from the Rides and Drives World headquarters.
There I am in my little corner of the world.
Little spicy for the car, right? You like it?
Yeah. You know what? It's one of those cars, when I first saw it, I went to an event in Texas, and I was like, why the heck did you guys do this? And really, the answer from them was, because we could. You know, they just wanted to have some fun with it. And so they did. They made this, what is a really good, soft, comfortable sedan into something that actually is a little bit of fun.
Yeah, it is a beautiful car. And Toyota has given other models the TRD treatment as well, right?
Yeah, they TRD pretty much the main part of their lineup. So the Camry has a TRD package. You can get it on the Tundra and Tacoma and 4Runner, and also the RAV4. And so they're racing people who come in and say, let's do something special with it.
All right, hopefully attracting a younger audience for the Avalon rather than Grandpa. All right, Harvey, good to see you. We'll check back soon.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be behind the wheel together soon.
Sooner than later, hopefully,
yeah.
Yes. All right, Harvey, thank you.
Thanks, Harvey.
We'll be right back with the final check of your forecast.
Choosing the right Medicare plan is simple, right? Except that there are a lot of choices from a lot of companies. Avoid the confusion and the junk mail. Come to Informed Choice Insurance Agency. We know Medicare, and we offer many of Wisconsin's popular plans. There's no cost and no obligation to come discuss your Medicare options with the experienced team at Informed Choice. Call us today.
When the doctor said Mama wasn't going to get better, we were shocked. We're not ready. How will we get through this?
A Grace will help, with kind caregivers who help you handle the tough moments ahead.
Only your locally owned Cub Cadet dealer has genuine parts, accessories, trained service technicians, and the widest selection of innovative Cub Cadet products. We're here for you whenever you need us, with expert service and support to keep your equipment running at peak performance for years to come. And with great deals available, there's never been a better time to buy at your local dealership. To find the dealer near you, visit CubCadetDealers.com.
Imagine facing Wisconsin's bitter cold winter without a warm home, or the blistering heat of summer without power, then having to make the tough choice between eating or meeting other basic survival needs. Unfortunately, over 200,000 of our neighbors in need will face this difficult decision with no place else to turn, including those who are now unemployed due to the COVID-19 crisis. Keep a neighbor in crisis safely in their home during these difficult times by supporting and donating to the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund today.
It feels so strange to be apart from family and friends, but it's what all of us have to do right now, even here at News 3 Now. And as more of us work from home, we want you to know you will never have to worry about getting the daily information you rely on. Health and medical updates, places to turn for food and financial help, and glimmers of hope and inspiration right in our own backyards. This is tough. We know that. But we can get through this together.
Cloudy skies right now as that rain is building in. Here's a live look with our Edgewater Skycam. Showers in the northwest corner of Dane County right now. It doesn't look like there is any lightning coming along with these showers, so no thunderstorms. The rain is going to continue for the next few hours, and then we will become mostly clear overnight. We'll be right back.